my channel. If you haven't seen me before, hello, my name is Jen. This is my channel, Wheels No Heels, dedicated to making videos all about my life with a disability. Today is number 2 of our wheelchair masterclasses. If you haven't seen already, I have got number 1 listed down below, so make sure you go and check that out. Basically, this is a little mini series that I'm doing on wheelchair basic how-tos that a lot of you guys have been asking for. So I really hope you find these useful. Last video we were downstairs doing chair, floor and couch, and today we've moved upstairs and we're doing bed, bath, and I'm also going to be showing you how to pick things up when you drop them on the floor. Because do you know what? I had a look on YouTube and I can't find a single video that shows you how to do that. So I'm going to be showing you my little techniques on how to pick things up from a wheelchair. Also, just a small disclaimer, this video is advice only. What you do after this video is completely up to you and I can't be held responsible. Always seek medical professional advice if you're changing anything up. Also, this is just how I do it. There may be other ways that might work for you that are better. So let's get into this and let me show you how I transfer in and out of bed. So as I said in my last video, a transfer consists of 3 phases. You've got your setup, you've got the lift, and you've got the reposition. So let's break it down and have a look at the bed transfer. So here comes Jem and she's setting up ready for the transfer. Make sure that you lock your brakes, and I pull myself up parallel to the bed. I shuffle my weight forward, move forward onto the edge of the seat and take my legs off. Then with my leading hand on the bed, my trailing hand on the frame of the chair, I take a deep breath in and transfer onto the bed, and then I reposition myself onto the bed, and whew, it's hard work, so up she goes. So to get off, I sit on the edge of the bed and I move myself forward so my feet are on the floor. Then I get my leading hand on the chair, trailing hand on the bed, and push with my trailing hand and shuffle my weight onto the leading hand and move onto the chair. And then I sit back, put my legs back onto the foot plates, take my brakes off, and we're done and ready to start the day. Okay, so here we have the bath time, which is a very dangerous time, and I am usually supervised, and my husband does help me because it is dangerous. You can slip and there are things that I do need help with, but I'm not going to go into that right now. So I have what is called a bathing board and I love it so much. It just clips into the bath comme ça, like so. And you kind of screw it and yeah, it stays in place, and I don't understand why everybody in the world has one of these because they're so comfy and so great. Even able-bodied people should get these. They're so good. So I've got my bathing board and I put my bathing board so it is slightly forward and I am back a little bit further than the bathing board, if that makes sense. I move myself forward as I've shown you quite a few times now, take my legs off, and then I get my leading hand onto the bathing board, making sure it's dry so I don't slip, and then I have my trailing hand behind and then just push myself across, nice big deep breath in, and then slide myself onto the board, and then you can see I've got a nice really strong handrail there to pull myself back, and ooh, that's a bit of a wide spread. I put my legs in and we're ready to bathe, darling. And I've got the shower there, and ooh, it's dripped a bit. And yeah, and then I can wash like so, and then I can also get in the bath by moving myself forward and lowering myself down into the bath. Obviously it's a bit tricky and a bit dangerous here, so I'm not going to follow through with that. And also the bathing board needs to be pushed further back to enable me to transfer down into the bath, but yeah, I do need help with that. So anyway, to get back in the chair, we shuffle across, and oh yes, my hair, is that okay? Ooh, hair in the mouth, not so nice. So leading hand onto the chair, No, wait, hang on. Legs out. Onto the floor. Make sure that you have a mat so you don't slip. And then I get my leading hand and push myself across, as I've shown you a million times, and then into the chair. But make sure that the floor isn't slippery and you've got something to hold on to, or you've got a bath mat or something like that. So I'm just going to show you from a different angle now. So I reverse in, move back, and then the bathing board is a little bit further forward from me, just a little bit. And then I put my pull myself forward, take my legs off, and then I put my leading hand onto the bathing board. My trailing hand is on the wheelchair, and then I push myself on and then pull myself on further, and then I put the legs in. Ta-da! Because you're worth it. Then we move across a little bit, leading hand onto the wheelchair, but I'm going to take my legs out and position myself. And then my trailing hands on the bathing board, trailing hands on the bathing board, push myself across, weight onto the leading hand. We're into the wheelchair, feet on the foot plates, shuffle on back, brakes off, and then we can go and dry ourselves. Okay guys, so now we are going to move on to how to pick things up from the floor when you're sat in your wheelchair. As I think I said, I couldn't find any sort of advice on how to pick things up from the floor in a wheelchair on YouTube, so am I the first? I don't know, but anyway, it doesn't matter. Yeah, so I always sort of have a little chuckle to myself when I drop something, I don't know, like at the supermarket or whatever, and someone will like seriously go out of their way to help me, which obviously is very, very nice, and you know, that's fine. And they'll go out of their way to pick something up from the floor for me and give it to me, and I just think, I am so much closer to the floor than you are, and yeah. But I understand that maybe some people, for whatever reason, whatever injury you have, you may not be able to pick things up from the floor. However, I've just kind of, I mean, I have back problems, like loads of back problems, and can always put my back out and it hurts and I get sciatica, blah, 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 blah. We don't really need to go into it. Also, if you've got a relatively high spinal cord injury, you may find it struggle to bend down and pick things up. But I'm going to show you, right? So let's just say, for example, I have been merrily moisturising myself with this lovely bottle of moisturiser. It could be yours for just £2.99. But yeah, let's just say that I dropped it on the floor. Oh! And how annoying it's actually fallen out of shot. Okay, let's try it again. So, say we drop this on the floor. Oh no, help me, I cannot pick up my moisturiser. Now what I do is I get up to the item and with one hand I hold onto the pushing rim really, really tightly, and then I can bend down and pick it up and pull myself up with this arm, if that makes any sense. I'll do it again. So I pull up to the item and then I hold on with the opposite hand there, and then I can lower myself down and pick it up and pull myself up with this arm. Okay guys, that is it. That was the second wheelchair masterclass, bed, bath, transfer, and how to pick things up. You can get these grabby sticks, and I love my grabby stick to pick things up, and if I find it, I will insert the footage now. If I can't find it, then it's like a little stick that kind of you control by hand, and then it kind of controls like this, and then you can pick things up, and it kind of looks like a dinosaur. One of those dinosaur toys that you can buy. And my daughter likes to torment the dog with it, so I don't know where it's gone, but it's really handy to pick things up if you can't bend down and things like that. But anyway, I hope you found this video useful. If you found it of value, then why not consider buying me a coffee on my coffee page, link on the screen. Make sure to share this video over on Facebook, Twitter, and even Reddit if you want to. So it really helps push the videos out there to share them and show them with people who may need them. Don't forget to subscribe. There are more videos to come in this basic wheelchair masterclass. I do have some videos already planned, but please feel free to drop anything down below that you think I may have missed or that you really want to see how to do. I don't want to tell you what's to come because I kind of want it to be a bit of a surprise, but I think I've got the basics covered. But yeah, always feel free to drop me your comments and your suggestions. Also, you may want to see a little bit more about showering and bathing, and I have a video for that planned. I have some really awesome hacks that you guys are going to love in regards to bathing, bathing and showering. So yeah, make sure you subscribe. Please give me the thumbs up because it really gives me a good idea of what content you're enjoying and what content you're not enjoying. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye!